Why exactly do we need them? What's the explanation there?
Israel is a bright spot in a tough neighborhood. We share the same values. It's a democracy, but they are actually the ones that keep Iran at bay. They're the ones that are the front line of defense when it comes to dealing with Islamic terrorism. And so when we don't give Israel aid, we partner with Israel. We partner with them to have the Iron Dome so that when Islamic terrorists try and do things, they, one, can tell us what's going on, but two, they can stop it. We partner with them because we've got to convince the rest of the Arab community that we want peace. And the only way we have peace is to defeat Iran. And so you have to have the backs of your allies. And, you know, what I said, and I really believe it, is the American president needs to have moral clarity. You have to be able to see the difference between right and wrong. You have to be able to acknowledge good from evil. And when you do that, you always go on the side of good. You always go on the side of right. And it's not only morally right for them, it's morally right for us. And we have to make sure we're doing that. And, you know, keep in mind, I understand that there is a divide on whether we should be funding Ukraine. First of all, I don't think we should be giving any blank checks to Ukraine. I've never wanted to put troops on the ground. What I've said is they need to have the military equipment and ammunition to win. If Biden would have acted sooner, I don't even think we would have been in a war. But the debacle in Afghanistan gave Putin the green light. But what I do think is we need to tell the American people the truth. You know, Vivek is implying that you have to either choose whether to fight Russia with Ukraine or you have to choose closing the border. That's not true. We can do both, and we should do both. We should do multiple things at one time. We should totally secure the border. But what we've given to Ukraine is only 3.5% of our defense budget. If you looked at percentage of GDP, 11 European countries have spent more than the United States. That's a small price to pay to prevent war. Because if Russia goes and starts moving into Poland and the Baltics, we're going to spend a whole lot more money trying to defend ourselves.
Oh, because
and our
we're
allies in the
obligated to
process.
under the treaty, right? Under NATO.